What's up, my YouTube family? It's your favorite broker and host, Wayne Chappelle, and I am back at you with another video today. And the topic of this video is about, wasted time or time wasters. Actually, I'm going to call the video Wasted Time, right? And I look down at my notes here because I have themes that I'm going by each topic. Every day I try to come up with a topic for my video. So, that's why I'm looking down here at my notes, making sure, number one, I'm on the right topic for the day. And number two, that I'm stating the topic right so you guys know what's in this video. So again, today's topic is about wasted time. I'm going to jump into the topic of this video in a second, but first let me get some housekeeping out of the way. So, and this is for those who are, a first-time viewer, hopefully a long-time viewer after today, but for the first-time viewers, let me introduce myself. My name is Wayne Chappelle. I am a licensed real estate broker based out of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm also a multi-state broker in 4 states throughout the Southeast, that being North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. I've been in the real estate business now for over 13 years. I have over $250 million in sales, and that's, over 250 million in sales volume. And I have successfully closed over 1,000 real estate transactions over my very short 13-year career, and more frequently in the past 18 months to 2 years, with my team who, without them, I could not have achieved these goals, especially in my last 18 months to 2 years in the business. So I'm truly humbled and grateful for them for putting me in this position. And like I said, the reason I'm here on YouTube is because I'm expanding my reach, and the primary reason for me doing that is that I'm going to the next level with my real estate career, right? So I'm looking to branch out into coaching, mentoring, speaking, and just to provide value to those within the real estate industry. Like I said, my focus has always been on the customer, the client, the consumer, those wanting to purchase, buy, purchase, sell real estate, real estate. And I'm shifting my focus internally towards the real estate professionals, that being you, the realtor, the broker, the salesperson, etc., who are, struggling in today's real estate market. And, we all know this is not a unknown topic or, an issue that's going on within real estate, that there is a high turnover rate, a high failure rate, and what I've dubbed, the real estate dropout, right? There's real estate dropouts, a lot of them, leaving the industry in droves. So I've identified that as an issue. It's not like it's not a known issue. I just identified and made the decision to go after it and start doing something about it. So that's why I'm on here on YouTube, to expand my reach. I can reach a lot more people on YouTube versus, doing my one-on-ones, my coaches, my public speaking, etc. YouTube provides that platform where, I can create this channel. Like I said, this channel has my name on it, but it's not about me. It's about you guys. So please get involved in the community here that I'm trying to create. Please, provide your comments and feedback below so that I can tailor this channel to provide value, which is my mission and what I'm trying to do here on YouTube. So with that being said, getting into, what the topic that I have is wasted time, right? There's a lot of time wasters in our lives, in my life, in your life, in everybody's life, right? That's just a fact of life, is that we waste time in some form or fashion, every single day, throughout our life, right? And what's interesting, I was reading a Harvard Business Review that stated that even out of, we're talking about highly successful business people who, deemed to be, the ones that, really are efficient in their day, and really know how to conduct themselves in a way to, and it shows as a result that they are very successful. And through this Harvard Business Review, there was a study that was done which specifically zoned in on these individuals, right? These highly successful, highly productive individuals that own businesses. They either they were CEOs or they own their own business. And that even out of these individuals, right, these top people, these high level producers, high successful, highly successful people, they still, were wasting time in their day, right? So it's about 21 or 22%, 21.8, 22% of time out of these individuals that are considered highly efficient, right, and highly effective. They were still wasting time. So just imagine, what the rest of us, are doing, down here in the trenches, right? How much time are we wasting? I haven't, dug up a review on that. I'd be curious to know and compare and contrast what, highly successful, productive CEOs of, top, Fortune 500, and companies are out there doing, but they're wasting time, right? So, us who are out here, regular business people, out here, in our own businesses and doing what we do. I just, wonder what that number is. Is it 21? Is it below, the 21 or 22%, or is it higher? I'm assuming it might be higher than that, because these individuals have, they're CEOs and business owners and, multi-millionaires, some of them, billionaires that still waste time, but they have a lot of, resources to back them up and a lot of systems in place that, and obviously people, doing a lot of work that they delegate. So even though we delegate down here on, in our businesses, I, for one, I'm not a Fortune 500 CEO. I'm just an average business owner that's out there, making it happen. So I know a lot of you guys that watch these videos are, and that's why we share a common theme here and they are able to connect. But what's interesting, I find that even us as business owners, whether we're solopreneurs or entrepreneurs or whatever, business owners, we do get involved in a lot of things that we don't delegate, either due to resources, time, or what have you, and we wind up wasting a lot of time on dealing with things that probably could be delegated or what have you. But that's a topic for another story. I just found this interesting with this article in the Harvard Business Review about even the top Fortune 500 CEOs are still wasting time in an average about 21-22%. So being that wasted time got me thinking about the topic of this video, and producing it and putting it here on YouTube for you guys to watch and review is what are you guys doing in your business, in your life that is causing you wasted time. Now I don't know if you can put that into an average. I try to do it myself to try to figure out how much time I'm wasting. But I haven't been able to put my finger on exactly how much that is. I do know that, I'm wasting time out there when I could be doing, more productive things with my time. And we all know that, time is a resource that, once it's gone, it's gone. You don't get to resurrect time or bring it back, right? So once once the minutes pass, once the hours pass, once the days pass, there's no bringing that day back, right? You're just hopefully blessed with another day, that you can go out there and make it happen. But you won't be able to get that time that was wasted or time that was spent not being productive. You won't ever be able to get that time back, right? And, we don't know how much time we actually have here on this planet, right? Life is short. I always say, and this was back when I was in the Marine Corps, death is certain, life is not, right? So you're certain that you're going to die. And a lot of people say, things that are certain are death and taxes, right? But I always say, death is certain, life is not. And being that death is certain, that, you have a limited amount of time 6 feet above the ground, where you're breathing and able to be productive. So, try, to look at the time that's wasted and figure out how you can be more efficient. And I know for myself personally, that's something that's high on my priority list. It really hasn't been before. It's just kind of, a mix of going this direction, that direction, trying to figure out what I got going on in my own life, business life, personal life, and etc. But I'm trying to narrow that down and identify. Like I said, I still haven't put my finger on exactly how much time I'm wasting, but there's time that I'm wasting out here, right? And I can be more productive. So I made a business decision, personal decision, or whatever you want to call it, to look at what time am I wasting and how can I be more efficient and more productive to decrease that time. Now, there's always going to be some time that's going to be wasted, and even thinking about the time that you wasted is indeed wasting time, right? So I'm not telling you to dwell on what time has been wasted. I'm asking you and compelling you to evaluate the situation, right? So if you invest a little bit of time now, it'll help you out in the future. So don't think you're wasting time in that regard. But that's the topic of today's video. If you guys have watched this video up to this point, like I said, I feel truly blessed that you guys have stuck it out with me through the long haul. Like I said, on these videos, what you see is what you get. I don't edit these videos. I hit the record button on my phone, and away we go. I just start recording these videos. So they're not polished, and they don't look the greatest up to this point, but hopefully I'm providing value and getting my point across. So in the end, what time are you wasting, I guess, is my question. And provide your feedback and comments below. And on in regards to that, I'm going to end this video, and like always, have a blessed day. Go out there and make it happen, and I will see you guys on the next video.